Has Gary become a Bitcoin bull after the big SEC news about the spot? Has Gary become a Bitcoin bull after the big SEC news? Has Gary become a Bitcoin bull? Has Gary become a Bitcoin bull after the big news about the SEC and Grayscale has just dropped? We got a lot to talk about today in today's news. And as you can see by my background, I am not in my normal, studio. I'm actually in the Blockchain Boy, aka Lucas's studio. So yeah, that's where I'm at. Anyways, to our first story of the day, take a look at this. MetaMask from Watcher Guru. MetaMask got first deleted from the App Store, and then, as you can see, it got added back to the App Store. So I'm not really sure what was done here. Probably someone at Apple was just fucking around. But when it happened, everybody was freaking out about it, talking about, oh, we need this, we need that, and they just added it back probably in 50 minutes. Probably something just happened at Apple. But it does highlight the need for, a legitimate decentralized App Store. Because, as we know, Apple takes a big cut of everything that goes on the App Store, which, fair. They should be able to get their bag. But at the same time, there needs to be more alternatives. Into our next story, take a look at this. Ferrari begins accepting crypto payments for its cars. Well, they didn't tell us which actual cryptos. I'm sure they're not accepting every single crypto. I'm sure it's just a couple, probably Tether, Ethereum, who knows. But this is bullish. Any type of adoption that's happening outside of this Web3, small sphere is good. Because people that aren't really in the, people that aren't on crypto Twitter and aren't, staring at the screens and all shit all day, this is what gets their attention. Next story. Take a look at this. California Governor Gavin Newsom signs law to regulate crypto in the state. Now, I don't know. I'm going to be honest. I don't want to, come off and just say a bunch of stuff because I really don't know much about Gavin Newsom. Not too much. I know a little bit. Not too big of a fan from what I've seen. And I hope this goes well. I hope he's able to regulate it in a good way. But I have a feeling it might not go too well. Who knows, though? Maybe Gavin Newsom has a bag of crypto and he's just trying to pump his, little shit coins. Who knows? And take a look at this. The big story. The SEC will not appeal the court's decision on Grayscale's Bitcoin ETF. Now, we know that Bitcoin ETF, the spot Bitcoin ETF, that has been the big talk of, these past couple of months. When are they going to get approved? When is the BlackRock spot Bitcoin ETF going to get approved? They're all, talking about and everything. And this is big, big news. And as the next Watcher Guru post says, a spot Bitcoin ETF now has a 90% chance of being approved according to Bloomberg analysts. So they're all predicting it's going to come. I think they're going to get approved in 2024. I don't think it's going to happen this year. I think it will happen after the new year. But this is, in fact, really bullish. We know the SEC has been losing in court a lot lately, and deservingly so, because Gary Gensler, he has not been, too nice to crypto, which is not good because we need to move forward as an economy. We need to push innovation, not back it away and throw it to other countries. Because the reality is, if we don't serve crypto here, then they're going to another country. They're going to bring jobs. They're going to bring cash flow. And that's the reality of it. So, but this is bullish. I think Gary's starting to feel the pressure. I mean, we've seen it. A lot of congressmen, a lot of politicians want Gary out of there, and a lot of people want him out of there. And I think he's starting to feel the pressure. I don't like him. I mean, I don't think anybody in crypto is really a fan of Gary Gensler. But yeah, that happened, which is pretty bullish. And I believe as soon as the BlackRock spot Bitcoin ETF, sorry, I'm very tired. Came off a flight and everything. And then we have the Fidelity one and the ARK one and a bunch of other big institutions. When those get approved, I think Bitcoin is going to see the biggest green candle we've ever fucking seen. It is going to pump like we've never seen before. Or maybe it dumps, I don't know. I can't fucking predict the future. Anyways, to our next story, take a look at this. Home prices in the U.S. will fall 30% per Jeremy. Do you agree? I don't know. I don't think so. They always say that it's going to crash. It never fucking crashes. Anyways, to our next story, take a look at this. From Unusual Whales, Senator Thomas Carper profited off his shorts on the U.S. economy. He has been one of the best traders in office for 40 years. That's kind of the funny thing. A lot of these politicians are low-key just traders on the low. Now, we know they've been doing insider trading for a long time, all this, but just take a look at this. Thomas Carper bought 30K in PSQ, an ultra-short QQQ index, on July 13, 2023. He hedged/shorted in the past with great results with HDGE, SH, and PSQ. He got out of his positions in August and September as the market fell, and he sold for a cool 15%. And then also we talk about, can we talk about this on YouTube now? I don't even know, but when that big thing there, shilling in 2020 was going around, he was, buying the stocks for that big thing there, shilling in 2020. I think you know what I'm talking about. And yeah, so he made a bunch of money off that and a bunch of other stuff. And this is not too surprising. I mean, they're all doing this in Washington. And to a degree, it's like, this is the unfortunate thing. At the end of the day, there is no rule against what he's doing. There's none. Now, I think they're trying to change that, and I think it definitely should be changed. What he's doing is not morally correct, but he is playing by the rules that are the rules. It's kind of like when they, Hillary Clinton went at Trump and said, hey, you're not paying, you're doing this. And Trump's just saying, hey, I'm doing exactly what your buddy's doing. I'm just playing by the rule book. That's all I'm doing. So you can't, at the same time, you can get mad at Thomas Carper, but he's not doing anything technically illegal right now. Is it morally correct? No, he's supposed to be serving the people. But we know these people don't become politicians to serve the people. They become politicians because they like the power, they like the prestige, the social status, all that. It's really not about serving the people. We just have to be completely honest here. That's one of my favorite, why I like Vivek Ramaswamy so much, is because he just keeps it a buck. He's very real about it. And I like that. And yeah, guys, that's all we got for today. Pretty light news. I'm going to keep this video a little bit short. We got a ton of content coming. I'm definitely going to be producing some videos down. Every single day, we're dropping a video. And yeah, thank you for watching.